Hello there everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Gabe and today we are going to be checking out the Nintendo Direct that came out on February 9th. So this will be 2 days ago when you are watching this video and I'm very excited. It's been a minute since we've gotten a Nintendo Direct. I think it's been like just over 100 days if I remember correctly, and so I wanted to watch it with you guys. I haven't seen this yet, so everything's going to be pretty new to me. I did hear some spoilers, but otherwise I am looking forward to a bunch of good surprises, so let us go. This is nice. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So it's a Warriors game, it's a Muso game, so it's gonna be like...
I will not allow it to perish with you.
It's gonna be a 1 versus 100 kind of game, so you play as... Yeah, there you go. Plays a really strong hero and they just annihilate everyone.
Is ever to part ways with our bloody past. This is the path we must walk.
Okay.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
So it's going to take place in Edelgard, which is,
Will you sit around
I think that's where 3 houses took place. I think that was like the Hogwarts castle.
We shall fight. We shall survive. And we shall win a glorious future for Bodland!
Now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Yeah, it looks good. I have not played any of the Warriors games.
You seek revenge to slay
Artwork looks great.
And heal your
I wonder how it'll run because I know the Zelda Age of Calamity, which was a Warriors game, ran pretty poorly. I think they updated it and it ran better, but it still is not awesome. It drops frame rate really bad to the point where you can't really play it, you know?
What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. That looks really cool.
A different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
Yeah, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So yeah, the Edelgard, yeah.
Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right. Nintendo Switch headlines.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Oh, this is Advance Wars.
We've got more intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game.
That's exciting.
In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities, like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can
I
fast
don't
forward
love the
gameplay
art
and
style
reset
on
your turns
this.
for a
The
smoother
original art style
tactical
was wonderful. It was
experience.
very charming with the
Flex
pixel
your
art and
strategic
whatnot,
muscles
but
outside of both campaigns with additional modes.
the
Go for high scores
cartooniness of
in
the
the war room.
characters up in the corners
You
there,
can share
that's
custom
cool.
maps in the design room.
But, oh, that's cool, you
Or
can
battle
design.
friends and frenemies in
That's
local
actually
and
really
online
sweet.
multiplayer.
But the 3D design of the actual units
Advance Wars 1+2
doesn't look
Reboot
good to
Camp
me. It looks
marches
like
onto the Nintendo
almost
Switch
looks like
system
Jetpack
April 8th.
Joyride. Like
Pre-orders are
it
available now
seems
on
kind
Nintendo
of.
eShop.
I don't know. It just seems kind of
Explore an
2012-y
infinite universe.
mobile game, kind of. I don't know.
In No Man's Sky, every star
No
is the
Man's
light
Sky.
of a distant sun,
Okay.
each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of
That's
your
pretty sweet.
choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live.
So I'm sure
In this
everybody has
living
heard
and breathing
that
universe,
No Man's Sky was like
trade convoys travel between
absolutely
stars.
atrocious
Factions
on
vie for
launch.
territory.
It was like
Pirates hunt
gonna be this
unwary travelers.
amazing
And the
masterpiece of a
authorities are
game that
ever
like
watchful.
had this scope that
Your
nobody
journey may be fraught with danger.
could even imagine because it was, you know, procedurally generated and it was going to be just this amazing thing.
Fighter.
But then it really fell short of that. Fortunately, the developers continued working on it, and now it is really, really good. I haven't played it, but from all the, you know, talk about it, I've heard that it got way better. I don't know how to run on Switch, but looks good. That is Mario. Let's go. Oh, Mario Superstar Striker. Looks like. That's hilarious. Okay. We got DK Bowser. I saw Rosalina. That's pretty sick. I love that they incorporate Rosalina and everything. I love her. She's like my favorite Mario character. She's so cool. Mario's amazing. Here we go. This looks sick, dude.
Mario Strikers Battle League.
Mario Strikers.
Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles, items, and crushing special shots.
Oh, that's so funny.
The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents.
You can play with Wario. You got. Oh, it looks like you can play as multiple people, so you can play as, you know, two people can play as Toad, just different colors.
Like speed, strength, and
that's cool.
Accuracy. Customize as you see fit.
You can customize it. That's pretty sweet. You can do advantage.
To activate this shot, grab an orb when it appears on the field, and charge it while your opponents are distracted.
Oh, so it's like a final smash?
You'll score not one, but 2 goals. Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team, can compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system.
Wow, that's pretty sweet.
In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club, so create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club.
All right, that's sick. The 8 players at once is still really impressive to me, because the only other game I think that does that is Smash Bros. I think.
Mario Strikers.
June 10th. Pre-orders begin today. Okay, that's coming out soon. They've been working on that for a minute. That's awesome. Yeah, what was
the latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think, is the only game that has 8 players concurrently within local play, but I know Animal Crossing, you can get 8 players on an island. They just have to have separate Switches. So, that's pretty sweet. Looking forward to that. Is this, I was gonna say, is this Splatoon? But then I was like, that helicopter doesn't look like Splatoon. I guess we are in a post-apocalyptic Splatoon. What is that? Oh, is this the new campaign? Okay. Oh yeah, they're doing verticality now. Yeah, they really want to focus on the verticality. I remember them talking about that. This game looks sick. This game looks so good. Like, very weird. Just like all the other Splatoon games. The attention to detail in this weird fish gross world. I love it. Dude, Splatoon is such a good IP. Oh my god, this is so good. Like the fish eggs. Ugh, that's so gross. I love it. Just gnarly. Bonk. That's funny. Yeah, I highly recommend that if anybody is interested in Splatoon, you should absolutely try it, because it is unlike any first-person shooter out there. Oh, that's so grotesque. Oh, I love it. So what's funny is, oh, that's cool. They got Salmon Run again. The people who made Splatoon are the same people who make Animal Crossing. So those cute little Animal Crossing characters, they are the same designers and programmers who are making Splatoon, the Splatoon series. And two very different games, but wow.
Splatoon 3 will launch this summer.
Oh man, it's coming really soon, so that'll be out, what, like 4 or 5 months from now? Wow.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
That's so cool.
Fonzers
coming.
at the ready.
Wanzers at the ready. Wanzers? Wanzers? I don't know what this is. I literally have no clue what this is. Terminator? Is this Titanfall? No.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Wanzers and lead your battalion to victory.
Oh, okay, cool. So this looks like a mech game mixed with a turn-based strategy. So like Daemon X Machina cross Advance
to
Wars.
customize your Wanzer.
Ooh, that's cool.
Uncover
I
the
like
great
that.
storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this
Very
summer.
Enix.
And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on
Front
Nintendo
Mission
Switch.
2. Okay, I've never heard of these games. Sweet.
Get set for a high-octane Disney
I'm excited
and
about
Pixar
that.
combat
That's awesome.
racer.
I'll definitely be checking that out. I love
From the
turn-based
creators of
strategy.
the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action across Disney and Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits, using each one's special
Jack
abilities
Sparrow.
to battle for victory
It's
across the
Invisible.
finish
Oh,
line.
that's Mulan.
Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic
Mickey
speed,
Mouse?
Sully for monstrous
Sully.
power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning the tables at the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game, with new seasons added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more.
Daffy. No, not Daffy.
Plus, enjoy
Donald.
cross-platform play, as well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
I mean, you can't knock a free game, you know, a free kart race. You can't knock that. That's
Dive
pretty
into
sweet.
these classic franchises on Nintendo
Cool.
Switch.
Classic franchises
Unleash
coming.
the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars
Force
action
Unleashed.
adventure.
Okay.
As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi
Sweet.
Masters on iconic planets.
I think
Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine
Knights of the Old
with even more
Republic
destructive
is
combos.
on here. That came out in
Use
the
button
last
controls or
direct,
opt for motion
right?
controls, enhanced from the original
So that's
Wii
cool that
version.
they're bringing this one
You can also
as
duel
well
locally
to
with a
the
friend to
Switch.
determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi.
It's Qui-Gon.
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I feel like I need to
Complete
play
saga
more
of legendary assassin Ezio
Star Wars
Auditore da
games because
Firenze
I love Star
awaits
Wars
three
series. The
critically
series is
acclaimed Assassin's
amazing.
Creed games.
And
Explore
I
Renaissance
should just
Italy
play more.
and 16th century
Also,
Constantinople.
I've never played an Assassin's
Interact
Creed
with
game.
historical figures.
I know
and
that
discover secrets of the Creed
it's really
across
funny because
3
it's like,
games,
okay,
2
this
bonus
one's
short
good, this
films,
one's not,
and
this one is
DLC.
also not, but this
Plus,
one
take
is good.
advantage of
I
enhanced
don't
features for the
remember
Nintendo
which
Switch
ones
system
are
on the
which.
go,
I know I
including
have.
touchscreen controls, HD Rumble,
three of
and
them?
optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio
And I
Collection
don't remember where
launches
I
on
got
Nintendo
them.
Switch February 17th.
I probably got them from like a
Pilot
stupid
mobile
Humble
suits
Bundle
in
or
dynamic
something.
action RPG battles.
Hey!
Strange incidents called breaks
Gundam
are
battle.
occurring
All
across
right,
the
that's
Gundam
sick.
universe. Find out
So
what's
Gundam is
causing
like
them and restore
the
the proper
biggest
timeline.
mech kind
You'll
of
leave 3 mobile suits in battle.
franchise series
Enhance
thing.
each suit with parts
I'm
to
sure I'm
improve their power.
completely wrong about
You can
that.
also battle
That's what I
alongside friends
equate
in
to the
online co-op
mech
multiplayer. SD
series
Gundam
when I
Battle
think about
Alliance
Gundam.
launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
That's pretty sick though.
2 worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic.
Worlds.
A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is
okay.
coming to the Nintendo
Chrono
Switch
Cross,
system. One fateful day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world.
Look at that.
Though it
That is
somewhat resembles his
PS2 if
home
I've
world,
ever seen
he
it.
finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What
Oh
is
my
this
god.
mysterious
Oh, that's
another
gonna give
world?
people headaches.
Travel
Good
back
lord.
and forth between
Look
both
at that.
worlds to unravel the story.
I mean, I feel like you
Over
just need a
40 characters
CRTV
can
just
join
to
your
get
party.
that
Depending on the choices you
aesthetic,
make,
man.
the
Look
allies
at
will
that. You
accompany
need the
and
lines.
the endings that trigger
Oh.
will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster,
Okay.
like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack.
Okay. You just turn off
Plus,
the enemy
Radical
encounter.
Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure.
Oh wow, that's
Chrono
neat.
Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th.
I'll be real.
Pre-orders begin today on
Not
Nintendo
gonna pick
eShop.
that up ever. I'm happy for you if you like that game. I'm never gonna touch that. Hey, is this the new Kirby game? They're making a Kirby Breath of the Wild game, and I'm really excited for it. Look at how good that looks. Look at the fur on that. Little foxy boy. That's so cute. Oh no. I heard about this. Kirby. No. That's so dumb.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the
Weird.
kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around. A vending machine to attack with juice cans.
Oh.
Become a piercing cone. With Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with new moves
Oh my
different
gosh.
from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow, and more resources will become available.
Oh, this is
At Waddle Dee's weapon
very
shop,
different.
familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
because I haven't seen I didn't see the leak or anything like that back in the day, and I never actually I don't think
Evolved
watched
copy abilities
the
to
original
expand
trailer of
Kirby's range
this.
attacks. They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful. Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms.
Oh my. This is
new
very
adventure
interesting
awaits
looking.
our
This is
pink
like
puffball.
this actually reminds me less of Breath
Who
of
are
the
the
Wild
beast
and
pack?
more like
What are
Mario
these
Odyssey
enemies trying to do?
with the different power-ups and
Can
then
Kirby restore peace to this
the way
world?
you are gonna
Kirby and the
power
Forgotten
up
Land
your
launches on
city.
the Nintendo Switch system March 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
Also, just the
eShop.
boss fights. The way the boss fights look like they
That was Kirby and the Forgotten
perform.
Land, launching later next month.
Looks
Please
it
look
looks a
forward to
lot
its
like
release.
Mario Odyssey.
Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
I love this guy. He always brings good news. Whenever you're watching the whatchamacallit, Nintendo Direct, that guy's always bringing good news.
任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。
MLB The
それでは
Show.
こちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty.
Alright, we're gonna skip this.
Switch.
Sorry, guys.
That's not all. You can
I really
play
don't.
with a single Joy-Con controller. With
I'm not a baseball person. Sorry. I hope you like it. If you like baseball, I mean, just from what I saw, it looks like it's not gonna play well. But
3 Kingdom Hearts
Oh, neat.
collections are almost here. From Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC, every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud versions that can be played while connected
now
to
that's...
the internet. Relive or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld.
Now that is really,
Kingdom
really,
Hearts
really
integral
cool.
masterpiece for cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch
Oh my gosh!
tomorrow.
So it's out. Oh my gosh,
Each
that's so
collection's
cool.
cloud version will also be individually available on
So
Nintendo
Sora's
eShop.
coming to Smash, obviously, and
Klonoa is
that's so
coming to
exciting.
Nintendo Switch.
That's so exciting.
Across dreamy
I've been wanting to
side-scrolling
play
levels,
Kingdom
you'll
Hearts
run,
for a
jump,
very
and
long
hover
time.
while firing wind bullets
But
to grab
you know,
and throw
I've got like
enemies.
a PS2, but
each level
you just,
surroundings
some of
to
them
your
are more
advantage.
expensive and whatnot, so I didn't get them.
Also, Klonoa
So that's
2
really
is
exciting. Plus,
included.
it's cloud-based. I'll be
Take on
interested
these
to see
great
how that runs
adventures when
because some cloud
Klonoa
games work
Fantasy
really well
Reverie
on the Switch.
series
Some not
launches
so
on
much.
Nintendo Switch July 8th.
Klonoa, that's awesome.
We're so
Oh,
glad you're
no
here.
way!
Come here often. Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious
Guys.
lab. Create portals and
Oh
warp to
my
other areas
goodness.
to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals.
Portal
and so can
is one of the
cubes,
best
lasers, and
games
robots with
of
unnerving
all
levels of
time
personality.
ever created,
The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer
I'm sure
modes,
you've played
and
Portal.
that part's no lie.
Most people have
Neither
played
is
Portal.
The sentient robot
But
monitoring your
truly,
every
if you have
move.
not
When
played
Portal
Portal, you
Companion
need to
Collection
get this
warps onto
game.
Nintendo Switch
Heck, I might
this
even
year.
get this game just to play it again because they are quite literally some of the best games that are in existence ever, and they're coming to Switch. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. This is that Triangle Strategy game, Project Triangle Strategy, which is now just called Triangle Strategy. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Looks like it is, because it looks like Octopath. I mean,
Previously unreleased
2.5D,
outside of Japan,
you know.
the RPG Live Alive,
Live Alive.
makes its
Oh, it's
overseas
not.
debut,
Okay, never mind,
now in
never mind.
HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods.
It's got
await.
the same
The order in which you tackle them is up to
artwork
you.
as
Prehistory,
whatchamacallit,
a
as
tribesman
Octopath
comes of
Traveler
age in a world
and
without words.
Project Triangle Strategy,
The
so that's
Wild
why I thought
West,
it was
a
that.
wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China, a kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan.
That's pretty sick.
A shinobi undertakes an
Yeah, I love the
important
artwork.
secret mission. Present day, a
I
martial
will
artist strives to
probably
become
not
the
play
strongest
this
there ever was.
because
The
it'll
near
probably take a
future,
very
youth
long
with
time to
psychic
beat.
powers takes a stand against evil.
And I just
The
don't
distant
have
future,
the
a newly built
attention
robot
span
is
for this
swept up
right
in a
now.
tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
Especially when like Octopath and Project Triangle Strategy are coming. I don't know if this one would capture my attention as well as those ones.
Launches
But
on Nintendo
if
Switch
you
July
are,
22nd.
if you like JRPGs, that's what it
Pre-orders
looks like.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Turn-based RPG.
How was that? Next up,
Next up is this. Sweet.
it's a new iteration of the Wii Sports series.
Oh!
Nintendo Switch Sports.
Sports.
Please take a look.
Here are the sports included in the
Oh,
Nintendo
interesting.
Switch sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii sports games.
Tennis.
Tennis, Rally by gently swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right time. Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform while attacking and defending.
Huh. It's interesting they're not using the Mii's anymore, and they're going with this art style for the...
Soccer.
Oh,
Use
interesting.
a gigantic ball to
Soccer.
make dynamic plays.
Looks more like Rocket League.
Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving.
It's really interesting they're going with this art style and
By
not...
attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you
Oh,
can play
interesting.
shootout
So they
with
are
intuitive kicking
including a leg strap, just like the Ring Fit Adventure.
Control your shots left and
So
right
you can
while
run and
keeping
get
the
some more
shuttlecock in
exercise.
the
So that's
air.
pretty neat.
Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set,
Oh, that's it.
and spike the ball.
Looks like they're not doing a lot of work on that, though. If you watch them, they're just kind of... bonk.
The game supports local play
Bonk.
with family and friends on one Nintendo
Bonk.
Switch system,
Like, that doesn't
as well
seem,
as online play across all sports.
Oh, wow.
Play against
Survival
friends
bowling.
online.
Okay.
Or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face.
That's pretty sweet. I like that.
Try
That sounds
taking
really
on
cool.
this challenge.
That's really exciting. I don't know if that'll have the same effect that, Wii Sports had, but that sounds really cool. I wish they would have
Mr.
put
Takahashi!
boxing on there, because that
Hello there, everyone. I'm your
that was a fun one too. Bowling was obviously the best.
Wow,
Everyone
Mr.
played
Koizumi.
bowling.
I can see
My
you're
whole
ready to play.
family, one of my favorite memories
I'll play some
is
volleyball
my
online,
mom, dad,
together with
grandma,
Mr.
and myself
Do you have your
playing
wrist strap ready?
Wii
Yes, of
bowling
course.
on New Year's one
plenty
year,
of
and it was
space
just
around me as
so spectacular because everybody would play that game.
All right,
My dad and I
let's
would
start.
play
We'll be including some
bowling,
live
the one where
commentary
you would
throughout our match.
it would start with 10 pins and then move up to 15, 25,
we're doing
and
this?
end up with like 1,000
volleyball,
pins.
a
My dad and I would
newly
play
added
that
sport
all
in
the time.
Nintendo Switch
And my
sports.
mom and I would play.
What can we expect
I
today
would play
from the
just
Takahashi
strictly like the
Koizumi
10 pin
team?
bowling usually, but
It's
oh,
Koizumi
it's so
to serve
fun.
with Takahashi up front.
Okay.
We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block.
See, I just don't know. This seems
coming.
kind of.
Koizumi saves it. A setup in the air, and here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they
Like,
score.
it seems
Takahashi didn't
kind
quite
of
get it in
like
time. All right, well,
an
it's okay.
Xbox
It's okay. The game's not
Connect
over. Now the other team serves.
game. You know what I mean? Like,
Koizumi
it,
receives
I don't
it.
know how
Takahashi
this
sets it up.
is really
Koizumi
gonna
spikes, but
play
it goes
out.
right
It
toward
looks.
the opponent. Here's another attack.
I don't know.
Now's
They said
their
that
chance.
the motion
Get the
controls
ball.
were such a
And
novelty
with the setup
with
from
the
Koizumi,
Wii
Takahashi
that
scores.
that was, that was
They
one of the
got
main
a
draws.
point with
That
that fair
was
spike.
the gimmick that sold the Wii and brought people
Let's stop
together.
our match here.
It wasn't a strict
After all,
handheld
we're
game.
in
It
the
didn't
middle
require
of the
dexterity within,
All right,
muscle
I'll be
or
leaving now.
hand-eye coordination. It was all about broad strokes.
was an
It wasn't the
introduction to
minutia
Nintendo
while you
Switch
paint. It was the
sports.
broad strokes of painting. And
The game launches
it's coming out
April
soon,
29th.
April 29th. But
planning a free
so
update in the
those
summer
broad
that allows
strokes
you to
allow
play soccer
people
matches
to
with a Joy-Con
play it,
controller and
and,
leg strap
and
accessory.
of all age
You can
ranges,
use
of
the
all
accessory to play
skill
shootouts
levels, and
on
it was
the ball.
extremely accessible.
In addition,
But I feel like that
we're
novelty is
also
kind
planning
of
a
worn
second
off.
free update this
System. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums. You'll strive to
Taiko
become a
Tatsujin
taiko
is
master, along
a
with
game
brand new
that I
character
wish
Kumo
that I'd played. They had it on sale at
Drum
one
to
point for like
dozens of
$2,
beats, including
and I didn't get it because I was like,
Merengue,
I
Feel
read
Special,
some reviews, and they're like,
Racing
you really
into
want to
the
have the drum
And that's not all.
pad, the
An
the
orchestral
accessory
version of
for
the
it,
main theme from
and
The
I
Legend of
obviously
Zelda is
don't have it. I
included.
think it was a Japanese
That's
exclusive, and I was
76
like,
songs
well,
total.
if that's gonna ruin my experience, I don't want to spend the $2. I should have just
sections of
bought it,
songs
but
as many
I've
times
never
as you
played it,
like.
but it looks really
New
fun. It
modes
looks
have
just
also
kind of like
been added for
sensory
everyone to
overload and
enjoy.
just
Put on a live
ridiculous
concert with
and
up to 4
goofy
players
and
in Don
something
Campaign.
I would like.
Or face off against each other in
That looks
great
fun.
drum
It was
toy
actually
war.
originally an arcade game, so like there was this whole, taiko drum setup and whatnot.
Drum
It's
to your
pretty
heart's
cool.
content. When Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm
Taiko
Festival
no
launches on
Tatsujin.
Nintendo Switch this year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500
Interesting.
songs will be available at launch.
subscription service, though. I don't like that. I don't like a paid subscription service just to play the game, like with the songs. I don't like that. There it is. There's Project Triangle Strategy.
Strategy is almost here. The protagonist, Sarah Noah, and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among three nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today. Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC, Cuphead, the delicious last course.
Cuphead, I remember.
Here,
Cuphead.
You'll explore a brand new Inkwell Isle.
I feel like I heard about this a while ago. They were going to release a new DLC or something like that.
The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character. Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, the delicious last course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th.
DLC.
A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game.
Really?
All it takes is one hit. Even from this. Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge?
Oh my!
And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie mode difficulty.
That's pretty sweet.
This free update launches later today.
Oh yeah, I actually... It already updated for me.
In April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, it updated for me. I didn't know what the update was, so that's what that was. That's exciting.
Switch.
Something's bound. It's gotta be Earthbound. Yep. It's finally here. Wow. Now people can stop. Nintendo, bring Earthbound. Bring Earthbound. What are you doing? Wow. There's Ness. So if you're ever curious where Ness comes from in the whatchamacallit in Smash Bros, you can actually play, which is really cool. That's very interesting. Oh wow. Earthbound is such a weird game, dude. It's so weird. Like, it's... You've really got to play. It's not a...
And Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
Later today? You guys can go play that right now. You guys can go play Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings right now, and you absolutely should. I don't think it's a very long game. I can't remember how long I spent on it. I don't think it was very long at all. Zombie Army 4. Alright, what else? Let's talk about Metroid Dread for a second. That was really cool. The Dread mode's gonna be awesome. Because for really hardcore players, that's gonna be sick. It's like the Hollow Knight hardcore, what's it called? Silver Heart mode. Can't remember what it's called, but it's really cool. That's really cool they're adding that. Except it'll just give you a game over. You can obviously keep playing, but it'll just give you a game over. Lego Brawls. So it's a Lego Smash Bros. Game. Interesting. Cool. 2 Point Campus, so that'll be like 2 Point Hospital. Didn't they have another one? 2 Point City something? Like a, I don't know. I thought they had a different 2 Point. They had 3 of them now.
Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, We've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content. Please take a look at this trailer.
Dang, dude. Yeah, if you follow anything, this was the biggest thing that was spoiled for me, that there are so many new courses. That is so cool. So they're remastering a bunch of old courses. I think it's
paid DLC courses will be coming to Mario
48
Kart
courses,
8
right?
This is the Mario Kart
Booster
8
Course
Deluxe
Pass. That's
Booster
actually
Course
really
Pass.
cool artwork. I like that.
You may recognize some courses
Yeah.
from past Mario Kart games. 8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on releasing by
Oh.
the end of 2023. Courses such as
Interesting.
Coconut Mall,
Coconut Mall, I do remember that one actually. I really enjoyed that. That was one of my
Choco
favorite courses. Choco Mountain. I don't think I remember that one.
Tokyo Blur will be included in
Oh,
the
from
first
Mario
wave.
Kart Tour on your phones.
Of course, you can play these courses locally and online.
Sick.
The first wave of the Mario
Okay.
Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin today on
Nice.
Nintendo eShop.
So you can pre-order. It's coming in about a
You
month,
can
and it's
enjoy
only
this
$25.
DLC
That's not too
at no
bad.
additional cost with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack membership. Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
That's actually very interesting. Because they're making that pot
I hope you're
sweeter for
looking
those
forward to
Nintendo
additional
64
courses
games.
in Mario
Like
Kart 8
the
Deluxe.
Nintendo Switch Plus
This next segment
online
will be our
membership.
last announcement.
That's pretty
Please
sweet.
take a look.
I don't know. That's getting to the point where that pot is really sweet. What is this? What is this? This looks like Shin Megami Tensei, maybe?
Fighting in order to live,
What is this?
and living to fight.
This looks like their last announcement. But like...
That's the way of our world.
No!
Ionios.
Xenoblade.
What would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Sword March. The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost. The flame clock, it has to go.
Oh my gosh.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, that's a huge announcement. Anybody who likes Xenoblade is gonna be spending another 160 hours on that game. Oh, I love Xenoblade. Xenoblade's so cool.
The story of
That's
Xenoblade Chronicles 3
awesome.
ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this
Sick. So
September.
yeah, they have Xenoblade
you
Chronicles
look
Definitive
forward to it.
Edition, which was kind of like the first
That's
one with
all for
Shulk,
today's
and
Nintendo
they have
Direct.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and you can see back there, I've
Thank
got
you for
the like super pack is like right there, and dang dude, and now Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but they're all like 120-hour games. So it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, but all 3 of them are on Switch now, so you can play them, and you can catch up, and you can actually play them. You don't have to hunt down another system. You don't have to hunt down the Wii to play Xenoblade Chronicles, and then the Switch to play 2. You can just get it. That's awesome. That's really cool. This Direct was pretty sweet. This was chock full. This was an excellent Direct. Like, I'm really excited. They, there wasn't a ton of new stuff. Xenoblade Chronicles, Mario Kart, those were 2 new things. Splatoon is coming still. Those 3 things I'm looking forward to. Metroid Dread new mode, that's pretty sick. What other highlights were there? Splatoon was really cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting some things, but those are like the 4 or 5 things that I'm really looking forward to. It is interesting that they are releasing the Mario Kart because whenever I was reading it, obviously people were like, 48 new courses. I thought they were just dropping like 48 courses, but it's going to be kind of like Smash Bros. Where they're doing a wave, or they're doing, like Smash Bros. Was 1 character, and then they would release another character a couple months later, another character. So they'll be releasing the 8 courses at a time in waves throughout the months until the end of 2023. So probably every, 3 months-ish? 3 to 4 months we'll be getting, probably more like 3 to 4 months, we'll be getting a new pack for the Mario Kart. That'll be interesting to see what they include in those, because there are a lot of fan favorites over the years. So yeah, I'm excited about that. This was a great Direct. Thanks for sticking through it with me. I thought I'd edit this more, but we just watched the whole thing, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So thanks for going on that journey with me. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.